Okay, welcome everybody to another Monday Junday. Going to finally be trying out Rydia this time. This list is very similar to one I saw in the 5.0 dumps from a player called, I think, Skyline 350. I'll probably post their list down in the description below because it's very, very similar. I've gone down maybe one Shoot the Sheriff, up one Fable, and maybe change a couple of cards on the sideboard. But yeah, Rydia is a new card from Final Fantasy, which is a legendary creature, legendary 1/2 for the same mana cost as Ren and 6. Landfall, whenever a land you control enters, you can discard a card if you do draw a card, which is quite a powerful effect later on in the game, especially with fetch lands. And then you can tap and pay X, turn target Saga card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So we are running 2 lots of Sagas today. We've got 4 Urza Saga and 4 Fable of the Mirror, so returning those is obviously something that we are interested in doing in. So yeah, gonna try this out. Don't know how it'll go. Sideboard's fairly standard. We are running 3 copies of Boseiju in the 75, which I really like. 2 copies of Collective Brutality stand out as something. I mean, I've always really liked this card, but you don't often see it these days. But good against a range of decks, I suppose. So yeah, let's give this a go. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and a huge thank you to everyone that has subscribed. Take this opportunity to plug my Manatraders partnership as usual. If you are interested in starting Modo, I highly recommend Manatraders, and you'll find a code and a link in the description below, good for 40% back on your 3rd month of subscription. Yeah, I've been using them for years, and they've been really good to just be able to switch decks a lot. So yeah. But yeah, let's get into round number 1. Right, opening hand has 3 Rydia in, but only an Urza Saga as a land, so mulligan there. This is okay. It's not the best hand. We need to lead on probably Blood Crypt. I'll keep it and probably just put back the Haywire Mite. Can get it again with Urza Saga if we need. I guess this is the problem with things like Rydia. Is, Ren and 6 is already quite mana intensive on turn 2. Okay, basic mountain. Well, I'm just going to leave with Ragavan. Go and grab a Blood Crypt. See what we can draw. Okay, the opponent actually concedes, so not sure what this is. Basic mountain and then nothing, so I'm assuming something like Prowess. So I think we'll assume Prowess. Let's bring in some brutalities. What do we cut against Prowess? I don't... Shoot the Sheriff is okay. Ren 6 might be a little slow. Haywire Mite is fine. Spellbomb is okay. I quite like Springleaf Drum in this. Springleaf Drum's a weird one, but when we've got these mana intensive cards, I think it's fine. Just trim 1 Thoughtseize maybe. See how that goes. Okay, it's another 1 lander with a Springleaf Drum. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Well, we're on the draw. We have pushing some good cards, and we can look for a land with a Surveil potentially. Am I meant to keep this? I don't. Yeah, we'll give this a go. It's fine into Prowess with brutality and push. Opponent mulliganing to 5. See what they can come up with. Obviously it might not be Prowess. Basic mountain again though. Okay, Goif not really what we want to see. I'm not going to play one of these 1-drops. I want Surveil here really. Could be some... yeah, I don't know what now. Or is it just Boros? Oh, it's Storm. Okay, that makes sense. So now I think I'm still gonna surveil, look for our land. With this colours hands up, let's get an underground mortuary. I mean, I'm putting any land on top, I think. So we'll go Saga. It's going to go push here. And I'm just going to play the Springleaf Drum, so next turn we can go something like Goyf and then make mana for Shadow Spear or something. We'd love to draw a land. If we draw a land, I'm probably going Goyf Brutality. Okay, so they've got, I think, a mountain. They can't play the medallion this turn. Okay, we do draw a land, which is really nice. So we could go Goyf Rydia and then next turn bring back Urza's Saga. But I think, let's grab Stomping Ground. I think I'm actually going to go Rydia here and then next turn buy back Saga. Is that worse into something like Bolt? I don't think they run that many copies of things like Bolt, although it's either that or Tarmogoyf. I think I'm going to do that. Want to try it out as well. And then we can tap Springleaf Drum. I'm going to play Collective Brutality rather than Tarmogoyf. With this medallion sat here, I'm a bit worried about them just killing us next turn. Black. So we'll go Collective Brutality. I think just the duress mode. We could have drained them, I suppose. Okay, Ritual, Manamorphose. So none of those. With the medallion, yeah, I'm just taking a Manamorphose. We want to, yeah, get rid of as much as possible from there. They generally need cards to go off. Okay, so they draw a mountain. Are they going to cast the Manamorphose now? They may wait for another draw step, but we're going to go and get Haywire Might here. They do wait. Another Saga. Okay, so do we make a construct? I think so. Okay. I'm going to grab Haywire Might here. Then we'll go Saga. Probably should have brought back the other Saga first. I'm going to discard Rydia, draw another Saga. Let's bring back Saga again. Okay, this is pretty cool. I like this. Gonna discard. I mean, if we discard Saga, we can bring it back again next turn. Okay, Ragavan. We know they've got Ritual Manamorphose. So do we risk dashing the Ragavan? We could go make mana and then use the treasure. It does deal more damage that way. The only problem is if they hit something with Manamorphose, but I think that's fine. So let's go red, tap this. Attack for 2. Make the treasure Rin's Resolve. It's so tempting, but I think I just want to... I don't think being greedy is a good idea here. I think just get rid of the Ruby Medallion. Might as well play the Shadow Spear as well. Boosts this construct next turn. So yeah, good turn with Rydia there. Like, we got to loot twice. Saga being a land for her ability is really strong as well. Okay, they use the Metamorphose. Impulse into 2 lands, which is good for us. They have Ritual 1 unknown. They can draw with the Canyon. So we can draw. Spell Bomb is actually fine. So let's return Saga. Do you have to? You may discard a card. Okay. Let's dash first. Oh, we can play the Spell Bomb as well. And then would be rather buy back Saga. Yeah, I think we'll buy back Saga here. But let's attack first. Another Reckless Impulse, so I'm going to cast that one this time. We do hit a land, so go land. Yes. Okay, opponent's conceded. We have enough damage next turn, so yeah. Really doing some good work there. I mean, the opponent sort of, well, they whiffed totally on game 1 and then didn't really ever find anything functional on game 2, so happy with that. And we'll move on to round number 2. Right, on the play here. And it's another one-lander with 3 Rydias in. Can't really keep that one. This is better. Keep this. I think I either want Rydia or Renin 6. I think it's probably Renin 6 at this point in time. Gonna lead off with I think I want to, yeah, we want to get Ragavan down. Like, another option is to Thoughtseize, dash Ragavan, and then play Renin 6. But Ragavan on the play is so good against quite a few decks. You know, if it's Belcher or Eldrazi or Storm, things like that, it tends to be the unfair decks. Less good if they are. I mean, Bloodstained Mire isn't necessarily a good sign. They play a Darcy. We'd love to draw an untapped green source here. Just the ability to go if we get to go land, ping this, attack with Ragavan, play Thoughtseize off the treasure, that's just really, really strong. Will we find it? The other question is, if we don't find it, do we attack? I don't think we do. I don't think it's worth throwing Ragavan away. Opponent pausing, looking at the top of our deck. We're not playing any Bowmasters in this. Rydia has taken that spot. See. Yeah. Mana is proving to be quite awkward. I think I'm just going to Thought Seize here. Okay, iteration and show off. I'm just going to take the show off. This is what deals the most damage. I'm tempted to attack now. The opponent doesn't really have anything going on. But nor do we. No, I'm going to wait. I think taking show off is fine there. They don't really want to iteration on turn 2. Because unless they manage to hit a bauble, which one's gone already? Okay. No attack. So Ragavan is holding the fort here. Really need a land. Well, it is a land. Not. It is the worst land we could have found, but we'll play it. And then if we attack, they just go block. I think holding is fine here. We're probably going to go and get. Well, we're definitely going to go and get the 1 mana artifact that makes mana when you tap a creature, Springleaf Drum. I was never really a fan of Springleaf Drum, but actually thinking about it and seeing how good it is here, just with our mana sort of hurting us quite a lot, I would imagine this will be an iteration. Oh no, it's a cutter. Potential for quite a lot of damage here. Scalding Tarn. Hopefully they haven't drawn another spell. If they attack with Swift Spear... Okay, well, Ragavan is successfully holding down the fort, because that bauble actually doing quite a lot of work for us, because they know we've got a red-green spell that we want to cast. Okay, another Saga is okay. So what we'll do, I'm going to make another construct. I kind of want to get Shadow Spear, but I think we need to get Springleaf Drum here. Play Saga. Maybe I wasn't meant to do that. I was meant to ping this with Ren and 6. I think now I'm actually just going to go tap this for green, play Goyf, and then Goyf's a 5/6, so I'm actually going to attack here. We might get 3 damage across. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. It has 2 expressive iterations. They are going to get to make a Steel Cutter token. I guess the other option, well, no, Haywire Might wasn't really an option, because we can't make green. Okay, there's iteration. I guess that was my last chance to kill this with Red and 6. Maybe I should have done that instead of making the token. Okay, they find another Swift Spear, which makes a Cutter token. It's not huge, and Goyf is a 5/6 now. They do find a land. Okay, 3 in the air. See what we draw. Draw Nether Goyf, which isn't amazing. I think we want to go Ren and 6, buy back Saga. Ren and 6. tapping Ragavan. Buy back. Saga is pumping the Goyf at the moment. We could get back Bloodstain Maya and then make another construct. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. We could attack for... I mean, they would have to block. I think I'm going to wait one more turn. Maybe I should be attacking here because these are going to be quite large. We can go and get Shadow Spear next turn. We can make another construct here. The opponent having another iteration is a bit worrying. Weirdly, I don't think I'm fetching green mana here. I think we're just going basic swamp, which I assume is in the deck. Maybe I should have just got Saga back, but I quite like Goyf being a 5/6. Hopefully it's not cut it into iterations. Show off is something that's a real problem for us. Look at all those triggers. Yeah, we could just die here. I would not be surprised if they swung with everything. Hopefully they don't find... So we're definitely taking 6. They find a land. See if they shock it in. We don't... Oh, yeah, them shocking it in is really bad. So we can block 3 things. Wouldn't be surprised to see an attack all here. We can actually discern probably quite a lot about their hand from how they attack here. Because if they kind of have a spell, it's not... I don't know, maybe they... We'll think about it. Because if they just attack here, if they attack with everything, we go block, block, block. Actually, attacking with these doesn't really do anything unless they have another sort of powerful spell. Obviously have to attack with Dragon's Rage Channeler. Need to decide if we're getting Shadow Spear. Okay, they do just attack with 2. So no blockers. I think we're getting Shadow Spear. They did shock in. Not quite dead to Bolt, but it's close. Probably dead to Lava Dart. Violent Urge is probably it. It's double strike. So that's 10. Oh yeah, that is enough damage. Yeah, so that's 12 with double strike. Okay. So, Brutality in... Pyroclasm is a bit weird. Spellbomb's good. Fable's probably slow here, as is Rydia. Thoughtseize is a weird one as well. Like, if we can take their iteration or threat, it can be good. Haywire Might's good for the cutter. What about Pyroclasm? Pyroclasm would have been good there. Not Meltdown. I think just maybe trim one more. We could consider Damping Sphere. Don't think it's that great though. I think we'll just go with that. Kind of shave. Maybe we're meant to play Rydia's over Fables. I don't love Thoughtseize, but I think it's fine. Maybe on the draw I should be playing Pyroclasm instead. But going, yeah, I think I'm going to do 2 for a couple of Pyroclasms. I think I've run out of time. I think it's fine. Okay, this hand is okay, so we'll keep it. Do we surveil on one, or do we... I think I'm going to surveil. Haywire might... I'm going to top that. It gains life. It eats Corey Steel Cutter. Quite a lot to like about it. This turn, okay, they actually play a tap land themselves. So here I think I'm just going to Thoughtseize. Do I want to? I'm going to shock in to play the Thoughtseize. Okay, so they have 2 Dragon's Rage Channelers, 2 Preordains, and a Show Off. I'm going to take the Show Off. And they don't have any sort of damage-based removal, so I think I just play Nethergoyf. See if we get to Ren and 6 ping a Dragon's Rage Channeler here. They got 2 card types now. So if they go Channeler, Preordain. Channeler. We can spellbomb them though. Let's see if they hit. Delirium, they don't. Wouldn't mind a land, really. Okay, land's good. So we go land, yes. Oh, Ren and 6. Shoot one. Unholy Heat the other. Attack for 2. I think that's fine. The opponent did leave one on top. Okay, Swift Spear. See if they kill Ren and 6. Oh, they bolt the Nethergoyf, which is a bit unfortunate. Another land. We can spellbomb them and then play Goyf, which I don't mind. We can't quite actually. Okay, Ragvan's nice. Just gonna dash while we can. We hit Bauble. Bauble ourselves. If we're drawing Fatal Push, we're drawing a land. Do I want to block with Haywire Might? I think I probably do. Like if they go Preordain, Preordain. Then we'll want to save ourselves a load of damage. Draw the land. Obviously this is good into future steel cutters, but I think I just want to save the damage. They put 2 on the bottom. They haven't found a land in a while. They find one now. Two cards in hand, we know one of them's Preordain. I'm just going to block. See what we draw. I'd like removal. Something like Collective Brutality would be really nice. Another Spell Bomb. So let's go dash. See if the opponent does anything. They don't have a Surveil land. I think they might have been looking to try and... Lava Dart is a weird one. I don't think... Because we can't cast that from the graveyard. So what I could do is wait for Ragavan's ability to resolve and then spell bomb them. So Ragavan comes back to hand, but I don't think we want... so we could go play spell bomb. I don't think it's worth the 1 damage here. So let's just go land. Could fetch a tap land now, like a Surveil land, and then play Goyf off of the treasure. I think I'm going to do that. Another Ragavan to the grave. Escape Goyf. So what have we got multiple of? Haywire Might pulls double duty, so we can get rid of Ragavan. Haywire Might, no. Get rid of Haywire Might. Renin 6. So Renin 6 is quite hard to get in. So that's 2 types, 3 types, and then it's probably something like Unholy Heat. Yeah, and then yeah, we'll leave the Lava Dart exiled. It's just not worth it. Iteration, obviously a very good draw. I think we're blocking here again. Another Swift Spear. I might go Swift Spear Preordain. Netherglyph's a 4/5. At least it can't be bolted. We know they have Preordained 2 unknowns. What did they? Oh, they exiled a Swift Spear. See if they attack. They do attack. We're taking this block. Like just save ourselves as much damage as possible. It is a Lava Dart, but that's fine. If they want to sacrifice a land and a Lava Dart, like this would have been so much damage. And we can cast the Netherglyph again next turn if we want. I wonder if they're going to play the Swift Spear to block. Yeah. Okay. Draw Catacombs. So we could dash the Ragavan, they block, we play Netherglyph. Yeah. But we're happy to take that trade. And we'll go land. I will fetch a basic here. Then go Netherglyph. 1, 2, 3. So get rid of land, creature, artifact, sorcery. Because we can put an artifact into the graveyard again. Question now is whether we block again. I'm going to preordain. which makes it big enough. The block is definitely less sure this time. See what they do with the Preordain. We do at least have an out to Violent Urge. There you go, one top, one bottom. Nothing about their hand now. I don't think we block. I think we need to get this card from this spell. Well, don't know. Murktide Regent. I did not expect that one. Yeah, I'll just block here, I think. Got a bolt, lava dart, me. So he could crack the spell bomb and then they have to... No, I think I need the card from it. I was not expecting Murktide Regent. That's not great. So let's go this. Fable. It does grow that. We'll go. They haven't got any cards in hand now. Need some red mana. So we have to take a hit from Murktide, and then I think we block here. No, because if we draw... Oh, it's not iteration, is it? Oh, that's brutal to draw. I think we do just block with Rydia. They must have hit 2 lands there. I mean, if they hit... Violent Urge doesn't do it because I've got Delirium. Yeah, they must have hit at least 1 land, at least 2 lands, because otherwise they wouldn't have ever taken a land with that much mana. Obviously need to find an out to Murktide Regent. Okay, they only attack with Murktide. I guess that makes sense. So we can draw. Goyf is not going to cut it. Ragavan. Yeah, just die to the Murktide Regent, unfortunately. Wasn't much. I just wasn't expecting that. Like, I didn't know that Is It Prowess had adopted Murktide Regent as a kind of backup plan. But yeah, remember that for next time. Let's move on to round number 3. Right, yep, be on the play here. Every time we've had a 1-lander, I think we're gonna we'll risk it. We can operate on 1 land for a little while. And obviously if Ragavan connects, let's go for a Blood Crypt. Mana base is kind of awkward with this one. Hopefully this connects and we can just... The ideal is it connects and we draw a land, then we can play Fable on turn 2. See what the opponent does. See, there are a lot of things that stop Ragavan connecting. Removal, creatures. We haven't actually got any removal to clear the way either. Right, Marsh Flats go, so this is either push or solitude probably. Oh, we do draw the land though. So we'll just attack. We don't want to play a creature in case it is solitude ephemerate. I was assuming this is black-white. Okay, so it's push. Okay, fatal push. So let's go Forest. I think I'm just going to play Goyf rather than Nether Goyf. Yeah, rather than Nether Goyf, Haywire Might. Still haven't brought anything to really deal with Ketros. We can do it with Shadow Spear, which is good. Right, opponent surveils an Overlord of Baelmerk into the graveyard and then Thought Seizes us. So it's Esper Frog. Or Esper Blink, I should say. But, well, it's essentially black-white blink, splashing blue for Psychic Frog, usually. See what they take with this Thought Seize. They do take Fable. Does grow the Goyf though, it's now a 5/6. Okay, push isn't bad. See if they Solitude it. They've got 5 cards in hand. They do Solitude, so we're just going to play another Goyf and pass. Make sure we use all our mana here. Haywire Might pretty good to... what did they get rid of? Which enchant? Okay, so they got rid of a quote-unquote land. Could be Ketramos. Okay, Relic's pretty good. Draw up a Seiju. We'll attack for 5 first and see if they pop the Relic. Okay, they do. They take no damage. I'm gonna play Beseiju and just play the Nether Goyf, I think. I think I am going to play out Haywire Might. Use our mana, although I guess that doesn't matter too much. Do need to find a way to put something into the graveyard. Tarmogoyf is now a little bit bigger. Okay, they put Thoughtseize into the bin. Okay, and growing Goyf at least. Yeah, Haywire might be good to hit Overlord when it's not. When it's not a creature. Don't miss a land drop. Okay, so Raucous Theatre's not bad. We can at least surveil something into the graveyard potentially. Although we kind of want to draw that one, so put that on top. I'm going to attack with both. Not sure what the opponent has in hand. Okay, they push the Goyf. Maybe I should. I probably should have swung with Nether Goyf as well for that. Okay, I'm just going to push here. Yeah, I should have swung with Nether Goyf. So we were at least got through 2 damage here. Ketramos is pretty good. Stone walls us quite well. Play this Fable. We just have to pass. This is indestructible. Oh, I tapped wrong as well. Should have left up Haywire Might mana. Opponent finds a land. Yep, attack for 4, yeah. Menace and lifelink. They got 2 cards in hand. They pass the turn. You could have Bowmaster, I suppose. Saga. Do I discard Saga? I don't think so. No, we want, because we want to I'm going to attack with everything. Again, maybe this is bad into another Philia. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Probably shouldn't have attacked with Haywire, mate. Yeah, that's pretty... I mean, at least it grows the Goif, but... Now they can flicker... yeah, that was really dumb, actually. Because now if they go Overlord, the game's over. I haven't got access to Haywire, mate. Yeah, that was just a horrible misplay, and I did it twice as well. Yeah, because now they attack with this, and I don't think we can win. They attack with both. I'm just going to concede to save time. Our time's not really going to be a factor. The games do go quite long. We're drawing a Fable into Fable, I suppose, but... Okay, against this, Brutality's okay. I wonder if we want Thoughtseize to just try and stop it hitting the table. Grafdigger's Cage doesn't stop it. Ghost Vacuum's not great. The game's... I think I do kind of want to cut those, but it's what we bring in. Besaiju's fine, but it's not great. Brutality... Gaining life's not great. It can... You'd have to have both of them to kill Ketramos. Is it just running it back? I guess Brutality can take push or ephemerate. Maybe that's okay. Kill something, take something. Like all those. Pyroclasm isn't great. I think we'll just keep into Thoughtseize. Could consider Beseiju, but I don't think it's... Well, actually, yeah, I should be bringing in Beseiju here. Because it hits Overlord and... I mean, that's about it, but... Mulligan and no lander. Yeah, we can keep this one. Bottom one of these Rydias. Get Rydia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It might be Rydia. Not actually ever played Final Fantasy, to my shame. Unlikely to get a target for this Fatal Push on turn 1. Opponent may Thoughtseize. Yeah, looks like we're getting Thoughtseized. Our hand's okay into Thoughtseize. Oh, I would imagine they hit the Fable here, unless they want to resolve a Psychic Frog next turn. Okay, they do take that. Okay, so they may have... Let's go and grab... yeah, we're going to get a Raucous Theatre here. Annoyingly, that's the other Surveil land. Draw Tarmogoyf, which I think I'm just going to play. What do we want more of? So it has to be green. Get Overgrown Tomb. Play the Goyf. Maybe I should have fetched Underground Mortuary. So if we draw a land we can... Yeah, that probably would be better. Fetch underground water tree, so if we draw Goyf, we can play it off of Saga. Okay, we'll see if they have... see if they crack it here. They may, of course, just have Fatal Push. Okay, let's do this. You have to be wary of Wrath of the Skies as well. Okay, they do have push. I'm just going to play the Fable. Probably look to discard Nethergoyf. Little error again there, exiling underground mortuary. It's probably not going to matter. If we find red and 6, it would have been better to have that one able to be bought back. Like, it's probably not going to matter because they'd probably exile relic in response, but it's just slightly better there. Opponent thinking. Definitely discarding this Nethergoyf. It's a bit of a weird one here because if we discard the Nethergoyf, the opponent doesn't actually get the chance to respond. We get priority to cast Nethergoyf from the graveyard before they can relic. So probably not going to come up because I'm probably not bothering. Oh, Unholy Heat. I'm probably not bothering casting this Goyf given they have a relic. I think I'm just going to discard the Nethergoyf and the Heat. My Heat is fine, but they're gonna, we're probably only going to be dealing 2 damage with it. Okay, they push post combat. I'm just going to play Spell Bomb, pass the turn. We have Fatal Push Up and we can still make a token. Spell Bomb's a bit weird, I guess, because powers up their Ketramos. Apologies if you can hear any construction sounds going on outside. We had to flip the Fable. The opponent just hasn't really got any threats. They've killed a couple of ours, and then we get to make a construct here, which is a 3/3 4/4. We've got the potential to attack in for 5 next turn. They have got double white for... Hopefully it's not Wrath of the Skies. The Wrath of the Skies doesn't kill Fable at this point. Okay, so they're drawing a card now. It is Wrath of the Skies, which is very annoying. You get X energy, then you may pay any amount. So they will let them pay 1 because this is going to be put into the graveyard anyway. Yeah, and we wanted them to pay 1, so it's harder for them to interact with our Fable next turn. No more Surveil lands, so yeah, let's grab the Stomping Ground. Don't know if we'll Collective Brutality here. Probably. So we could... I kind of want the Bloodstained Mire for Revolt, so I think I'm just going to do the Duress mode. Okay, they have Ophelia, 2 lands. Play this and pass. Okay, they surveil, so no Solitude in hand probably. 1 on top. Creature is good. Okay, Goif's nice because now we can go play Goif as a 4/5 and then copy it to attack this turn. I doubt they block, but they might do. I can't remember if they know we have Fatal Push or not. But I'm not going to push just yet. We'll let them... make some decisions first. Solitude is brutal. I mean, at least we get to kill Ophelia, but otherwise they go Solitude and then attack and then flicker Solitude, which is obviously horrendous. I think it is Solitude, unfortunately. Oh, Overlord. And they hit Frog as well. Goif is a 6/7, so they get Frog. So they will actually have to block with Overlord here, unless they have something like Ephemerate, I guess. They did take the Frog, so no Solitude able to be done here. Round 6. Round 6 isn't helpful at this point, so we just go copy Goif. Hopefully they haven't got push as one of their last cards. So yeah, they do have to chump block here with Overlord. And it goes to 4. Play Brennan 6. Plus on Saga. Play Saga. Pass the turn. The Fable coming in really clutch here. Went out of Surveil lands. Yeah, copying a 6/7 is pretty good. It has Frog and 2 unknowns. One's a land. Not sure why they bothered to play that rather than just discarding it to Frog. Okay, Relic. Relic's good. But they don't have, well, they can discard 1 card. Okay, land's weirdly okay here. So we go ping the Frog, so at least, or we ping them. I think we ping them. Yeah, we'll ping them. Play the land. Do I just copy the Goif? Oh no, we can make a construct and copy that. Which would be a... it will be a 2/2. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Because that's going to be better than the Goif just about. attack with both of these. They're probably just, well, no, they actually have to block the construct here. Turns out they draw off of Relic, I guess. We will be dealing the Goyf. We will be cracking the effects to deal them 1. Opponent probably needs to draw a sweeper here. Yep. Block there. I'm going to fetch. Put them to 1. Fortunately, no more Surveil lands. Just grab a Blood Crypt. See if the opponent discards to keep their frog alive. They don't. So I'm surprised they played the Watery Grave. One would think they have enough lands to do whatever they want to do. They're at 1. The Reflection of Kikijiki has pretty much won this game by itself. Like, it copied Goyf as soon as it came in, which dealt 4 damage, and then copied it again to make them have to chump block 2 6/7s. Wrath of the Skies is the worst it can possibly be. Solitude is also bad, but like, they have to be able to get rid of this Renin 6 because they're at 1. They could have Purge, I guess. Well, we'll make another construct. I mean, we'll just get Shadow Spear. But yeah, Brennan 6 being able to ping. So there's quite a thing here as well. I think it's come up before with things like Renin 6. Sometimes a turn or 2 before pinging makes a real difference. And where we don't want to get back a land, putting the opponent to 1 can sometimes be, yeah, and just thinking about that. Obviously it's quite obvious here, but sometimes it does come up where making a silly attack where the opponent has some good blocks, but you do get a couple of damage points through, sometimes does really come in handy. Right, Boseiju is good against the Overlord. I did want to bring that in. We saw there we did both get kind of empty-handed. Does that mean we want to just chuck Thoughtseize away? I was going to bring in Pyroclasm. We saw things that were killed by Pyroclasm. I mean, Solitude is as well. I think that's probably fine. We'll bring in a couple of Pyroclasms. Shadow Spear is fine. What about Brutality? Philia. I think I want to get rid of those actually. Bring in Pyroclasm, maybe keep 1. Or maybe Boseiju's better actually. Always find this match quite hard with Jund. They're the kind of they're Jund but with more, you know, even more grind. That sounds good. The Wrath of the Skies is very good against us, but having Renin 6 here is nice. Okay, they surveil on 1. I think we'll... What could they play on turn 2 that would make us want to... If they go... like Emperor of Bones, but then we... Yeah, no, we're surveilling here, because otherwise we can't play Renin 6 next turn. Ragavan. I'm going to graveyard that one for now. Don't think we want that at the moment. Kind of just want more interactive spells. If they go Overlord here, I'll probably just go land Haywire Might. Okay, opponent plays a tap land. Drum. Okay, we'll go and grab Stomping Ground here. Play the Ren. Just guarantee our land drops for a few turns. It could be that we were meant to play Saga, but because we want to go and grab Shadow Spear, but I think it's a while till Ketramos is online. Online meaning can attack and block. So this Psychic Frog is annoying. I think because I really want to play Fable. I probably should have played Springleaf Drum at some point. Well, because I think we need to kill this, but I'm worried they have Ephemerate. So I think we take a turn off. I think we just go plus on nothing, so we can play the Saga. How afraid of Wrath of the Skies next turn are we? Do that. I think I'm just going to play out the Springleaf Drum. Because I don't really want to get Wrathed for loads. Yeah, I think that's fine. Then we're going to look to push. We didn't see Ephemerate, I don't think. I'm just going to push now. They could draw Ephemerate. But waiting until their turn obviously means if they Ephemerate the frog, they can't attack. If they go Wrath, it's not the worst, because we can just plus and get back Saga. This turn we're probably going... Is it Fable, or is it just make a construct? I think it's just make a construct. Okay, they can return a creature. Fortunately we have Haywire Might, and they haven't got anything that can flicker this right away. See if they take... I'd imagine they take Frog. Okay, so they have Philia here. Goyf. Okay. So let's go... How much mana have we got? We can Fable and this, or we can make a construct. Okay, so I think we'll go land. Oh, I should have played the Bloodstained Mire, really. Plus here. I'm going to make a construct. We can make a construct and play both of these. So let's go this one. Hey, oh no, we can't. Oh, I meant to. Oh, that was stupid. I shouldn't have played the Nether Goyf because now I can't make a construct. Play this. We can make a construct, but not if they go for Philia. And I'm pretty sure they have Philia here. Although they could have just flickered the construct anyway, I suppose. But that, yeah. Actually, the more I think about it, that obviously was a misplay, but yeah, I think that's actually not too bad. Because let's say we don't play this, we just play this. I suppose, well, no, that I keep going back and forth on this, but they'd have to then target if they target the Overlord. Right, well, we'll let them attack. See what they choose to flicker, if anything. They're attacking Ren and 6. Okay, so they're flickering Ren and 6, which is fine. It's going to block. This may be bait. What's this? Wrath on 1. Okay, so this worked out okay. So I'll just go here. Get rid of the Overlord. Ren and 6 comes back. We can buy back Saga and play Fable. They do get frog, I suppose. So we really want to draw Fatal Push. Or any removal. Unholy Heat would do. Okay, so let's buy back this. Play it. Play Fable. Pass the turn. Hopefully they haven't got another Flicker Wisp would be really bad. Because they can flicker this Witchblessed Meadow and kill the Fable. Obviously another one of these itself. Wrath of Skies isn't awful. They need to discard their entire hand to kill the Ren and 6. They give it flying twice, which I don't know what that means. They like having a lot in exile, obviously, for Ketramos, but you'd think they'd want to play Ketramos first. So they can draw cards with Frog. With Ketramos. That's well, Psychic Frogs is a really good card, but the other reason to pair it with Ketramos is you can exile cards from the graveyard, which triggers Ketramos. You draw a card, and then you can discard it to Frog if you don't like it. And yeah, it's quite a draw engine. Okay, another Overlord. Solitude is good. Oh, they do have Flicker Wisp. That's so bad for us. Oh, they choose to Flicker Wisp that though, which is a lot better for us. Okay. So we've got Witch Enchanter in hand. We draw Forest. Really need to draw removal. I'm going to get rid of. I think it's 2 lands. Okay, we do draw removal. That's really good. So let's go shoot here. They've got Solitude and something else. So let's go. We could either go make a construct. We have to shoot here because otherwise there's no point in killing anything else. We could escape Goyf. We could make a construct. Dashing Ragavan, we can't do either of those, but we might hit something on the top. They didn't surveil before. I guess we could hit a Fatal Push. The construct's not going to be huge. I think I'm just going to dash. There's no real point in holding anything back because of they can just give this flying. This also potentially incentivizes them to cast Solitude. We find Relic, which I am going to cast. Oh, could I? If I'd have played the land, I probably could have made a construct there. How did I miss that? Okay, play the Relic. Do I want to draw right now? Like, it powers up their Ketramos, which I don't like, but if we draw exactly Fatal Push, we're probably using it this turn anyway. I Like, it gets rid of our Nethergoyf. Okay. Not the best draw. So I probably could have made a construct there, which probably would have been better, especially with these treasure tokens. Yeah. That's probably quite a lot better, actually. The Solitude in hand is a bit rough. Ketramos is also pretty rough. Although now they at least can't kill our Saga or Fable. I have to go and get Shadow Spear here, so we want to draw, I guess, push. Unholy Heat doesn't really do the job. Nethergoyf doesn't either. Let's go make a construct. Grab the spear. Buy this back. So what if we go equip here, attack. Equip here, attack. If they block, we can go equip here, attack. If they block, we can go yeah, equip. They block. We can then go use the treasure from the attack to activate, play Renin 6 and ping for the last point of damage. I mean, that really depends on the opponent blocking, obviously. No fatal push. Okay. Just play the Nethergoyf, or we could equip here, but then we haven't got enough. Let's play this Nethergoyf. I think they're just going to kill the Shadow Spear. We know they have Solitude as well. They probably know that Shadow Spear is our only way of dealing with characters. Maybe I shouldn't have gone and got it yet, but Wrath of the Skies is also just game over. Okay, they killed that. I'll probably double block here. Solitude. I'm probably blocking the frog. Yeah, I'm blocking the frog. If they want to, yeah, I don't want them drawing even more cards. If they discard here, just let it bounce off. Play another frog. Okay, so actually Pyroclasm is really good here. If we can draw that. Oh, Fatal Push is fantastic. Okay. We do need Revolt. Oh, we have it with Treasure Token. So we go... We just need to kill as much stuff as we can. So let's go add black. We're definitely pushing the... Oh, hold on. Undo. I think we dash Ragavan first. How much mana do we have? I don't think we have enough to do everything. So push grows this. So we're going to attack with the Nethergoyf. Do we dash the Ragavan? Dash Ragavan. Attack with Nethergoyf Ragavan. Yeah, okay. So let's go dash here. Attack with everything. We want them to block with a frog, really. So now we want to... Yeah, now I want to go add black. do that. Push here. Oh, but now I can't. Oh, I should have dashed with the Saga. I'm not playing well today. Because now I can't play another Ren and 6 to ping the other frog. Yikes. This is on 4. I think I was plus. Equip here. Yeah, that was dumb. If I had... I just needed to think about it more. Just not playing very well. What I needed to do was dash with the Saga. Dash with Saga, and then I could have played another Ren and 6 and double pinged the frog. Okay, they have 3 frogs, so it's pretty good. But we do have a nether goif. But they'd be drawing a whole less card, and yeah, rough. I'm surprised they didn't Witch Enchant to the Shadow Spear, because that was pretty much our only out to Ketramos. They play a land, which is good. Hopefully they don't have Solitude. Okay, we draw Fable. I'm going to make a construct here. Get Spell Bomb. Just attack with Nether Goif. There's a 5/6. Okay. Then we could go ping here, ping again, and they can just discard. I think I'm just going to go this, land. Do we go, we could just go Fable. How much do we care about being hit by these frogs? I'm just going to go Fable. Then the question is, do I just spell bomb them right now to stop them flying both frogs? And then we just block twice. I think we do. They're surveilling in response. I'm surprised at that. So yeah, we'll eat their graveyard, no frog shenanigans, and then I'll block twice. They could discard. They could have given one frog frying. They could have given one frog flying. Okay, they push the goif. Yeah, I'm just blocking now. They discard. That's fine. We're just going to block both. What do we want to keep? Probably the construct, so just block like that. Just don't want them drawing cards. Okay. Can we kill them? Let's just check. So if we go, we can play 2 copies of Ren and 6. I don't think we quite can, so let's discard both of these. Oh, I suppose we possibly should have just killed, oh no, we can't kill the frog. Okay. So make a construct. They have quite enough mana to equip. play this equip. I think we're just attacking for 3. And then go plus. We are actually running out of time. I'm going to keep hold of the Boseiju. I'd imagine the opponent will fly the frog here. They discard a marsh flats, so they're going to fly. We've actually got it. No, we do have Fatal Bush. They kind of have to attack Ren and 6 here. Otherwise we just ultimate and then they need to draw Solitude. Okay, well we grind them out, which is, yeah, fairly surprising. Like I say, I've had a fair bit of trouble with that matchup. Shadow Spear is just clutch. I think if you expect, I think we've had some discussion in the comments, if you expect a lot of that matchup, you want to be running Dismembers. But I think that match goes, I played a little bit poorly, you know, a few decisions that were incorrect, just needed to think about it a bit more. But I think the actual whole game pretty much depended on the opponent when they Witch Enchanted the Fable instead of the Shadow Spear. And that enabled us to draw into removal. What is it with these one-landers? I'm going to mulligan this one. If this was a Blood Crypt, I'd probably risk it. But on the play, yeah, no. We'll keep this bottom. I really want to play more with Rydia, but I think maybe it's Ren and 6. If we draw any more lands, we kind of got enough. No, I'm going to do that, I think. I think Rydia's at its best later on. Right, so we'll lead off with... I'm just going to Thoughtseize turn 1, I think. We could Surveyor and try and hit a land for Ren and 6, but... yep, Overgrown Tomb. Thoughtseize you. Okay, so we are against Prowess again with no... So they don't currently have a threat. I'm just going to take the Cutter. It's the thing that's going to deal us damage. See, we take 5 damage there by ourselves, so their threat at the moment is just us lowering our own life total. Growth is big enough to survive a lightning bolt here. Obviously wouldn't be playing it if it wasn't. Putting an artifact in as well helps. You have to be wary of Violent Urge. You can obviously find Springleaf Drum again to make red mana. We'd probably use it for Ren and 6. A lightning bolt into the graveyard. Played the foothills on the mountain. Okay. Let's play one of these. Attack. See what the opponent does. Okay. Probably going to iteration. Yeah. If they find a Swift Spear, probably blocking. Dragon's Rage Channeler with Delirium. We do not have Delirium yet. We could go and get Spell Bomb. It depends what we draw. Like if we draw a red source, I'll probably get Spell Bomb. Oh, that does kill it. Okay, so let's float the mana here. Grab Springleaf Drum. Then go Springleaf Drum, tap for red, play Ren 6, plus Ren on Catacombs, play Catacombs. We'll go and get black red and just kill this. I doubt they have Murktide Regent in pre-board. Could be wrong. But we're attacking for 6, so they have to do something here. We are at 12, but I think they need show off probably. If they go land, show off, dart, bolt, urge is probably enough. That's too much mana, but okay. I don't know if this is enough. They can go. Oh, they have growth as well. Yeah. Okay. I think this happened before. No, that was 16 damage. Actually, taking damage from our lands didn't make much difference. Like that fetch shock. Maybe I was meant to do something else. Maybe I wasn't meant to bother killing the Darcy. Could have played around that, holding up Unholy Heat or something. Well, Unholy Heat couldn't kill this through a mutagenic growth. Could we have held up? Yeah, could have held up Shoot the Sheriff. Okay, Brutality's in. I actually think Spell Bomb's that good. Thoughtseize I kept him before, but I'm not sure about that either. Ren 6 tends to be. I'm going to trim a couple of Rydias, I think. Pyroclasm. I don't mind Pyroclasm. I think it's probably better than Thoughtseize. Maybe Damping Sphere is the one? No, I don't think so. Let's get with that. Oh, that was rough. Yeah, I think I think that's the only card there that saves them. Keep this one on the play, Renan, with Ragavan. There's a lot of very good sequences that could happen for us here. Like if we go Ragavan, they go Dragon's Rage Channeler, we get to Ren 6 ping it. If they play Swift Spear, we just get to Fatal Push. And if they play nothing or a tap land, we get to Fable of the Mirror Breaker on turn 2. So obviously there are some that don't go quite so well. Lightning Bolt, Lava Dart. We'll see if they attack here. Obviously there's no way we're blocking. Well, they do attack. Rydia, okay, so that's attack. Or Lightning Bolt, yes please. Now I think I just go land. Yes. I'm just going to play this, I think. probably could have sequenced that a little bit better. Although I wanted to use the lightning bolt first, so we knew if it was resolving past like a mutagenic growth or something. Okay, opponent bolts. We'd like a land, please. Maybe I should have just played Fable. Attack for 1. Not the best use. Then we'll just go well, Nethergrowth kind of dies at the moment. Is it better to just draw a card? Probably. Hopefully we hit a land. No land, unfortunately. They are kind of shields down though. Probably shouldn't have bothered. Just held it up for this turn. Because of the risk of... Okay, Slickshot Show Off is plotted. Okay, draw land please. Because I'd love to be able to just go red and 6 kill this, but I think we have to wait. That's really annoying. Okay, there's the show off. Preordain. I do have 3 copies of Fatal Push in hand, which is good. We may be able to do the run and 6 play next turn. They went 1 top, 1 bottom. Hope they don't have Spell Pierce or something. Be rough. Consigned to Memory. Okay. So we could block. They are giving this the opportunity to make a block, but I don't think we necessarily want to do that just to save 3 damage. Yeah, we're just going to kill this now. Yeah, definitely should have held the Spell Bomb. Okay, really want to land. First land would be good. Yeah. Okay, so let's go land. Do I want to discard draw? I think I'll discard another Goyf. Go and get a swamp. Discard the Bloodstained Mire. Okay. Now, do I just hold up double push? I think I just want to hold up double push now. I'm going to push the Dragon's Race Channeler in their upkeep because I don't really want them surveilling. Another one, sure. Question over whether we push that. Like it uses our mana efficiently, but I'm worried about a show off. I think I do. See what we draw this turn. Underground Mortuary. Well, let's go Saga. We'll discard the Mortuary and draw. I could have discarded Fable, I suppose. Play the Fable. Then we'll attack for 1 and see what they can do. Okay, they unholy heat that. Weird time to unholy heat it a little bit because we'd just been through a load of our deck with it. That's 4 cards in hand. We do need to find. I did see some lists, or the list I was running that I sort of copied this from was running Pyrite Spellbomb, which is sort of fetchable removal. There's a Saga. Okay, well the opponent doesn't really do much here. Maybe saving up for a big turn. Collective Brutality is fine. Just going to discard Renin 6 and Wooded Foothills here. Straight to attacks. So we could go Ren, or I could just discard it. Ren 6, buy back a land. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Take up on Foothills so we can go and get basics. What? Basic Forest. Do Brutality or make a token? I think I want to Brutality. No, let's play Nethergoyf. I might regret this. Again, the card that kills us is probably Slick Shot. We have Lethal next turn, though. Although we might have with Collective. Oh, I probably should have just Collective Brutality there. No, there are a lot of lines there. Let me know what you would have done. But yeah, show off Violent Urge is probably how we lose. I probably should have just Brutality'd. I think I should have not played land, just gone Nethergoyf and then Brutality pitching Wooded Foothills. Because then next time we're fetching Shadow Spear anyway, which is as good as just winning the game. Probably. I'm just passing? They've gone through combat. That's where we get quad bolted. Yeah, we'll make a construct. Okay, 1 blue mana here. What you got? I could have it into the Floodmaw or something. Bounce the Nethergoyf. Yep, into the Floodmaw. Okay, so drum. So let's go make a token. I don't think we quite have lethal here. Drum is mana, is free. Looks like they might have bolt as well. Oh, consign to memory on everything. Okay, so they consign the... Yeah, consign on Fable is a bit of a weird one. It just stops it flipping and it goes to the graveyard because it's got the final counters on. Had a judge call about this recently just to see where it went, and it does go into the graveyard rather than staying in exile. We had seen consigned to memory, but I'm a bit surprised the opponent brought it in. They don't counter the making a construct though. So we have 4, 5, 6 plus collective brutality. So I think we do have lethal if we ping. So we're definitely playing Springleaf Drum because it's neutral. 3, 4, 5. Ping for 6. Yeah, so we go ping here. 2 of these. Taps that one, discard Nethergoyf. And exactly lethal. Actually, we didn't need to do that as much because, yeah, the Goblin Shaman making a treasure boost to the construct as well. So, okay, so I think we just go with it. Really was pretty good there, but I don't think I want to change. Maybe Damping Sphere on the players is better, but no, I think we'll just go with that. Spellbomb's not actually great. Did see Stephen Murktide Regent in the first game against Prowess though. I think we'll just resubmit and see how we get on. Would quite like another Haywire Might in the board. Only one in the main here. Sounds great. Exactly what we want. Not having the basic forest is actually quite nice. Take less damage. Okay, Dragon's Rage Channeler is interesting. I think I'm just going to go Bloodstained Mire pass. Because if they go for something like a cutter and don't hit Delirium, we can then Renin 6. Don't know, they're quite close because they hit a Dragon's Rage Channeler. I think I'm just going to try and Renin 6 that then. Top that. The trouble is if they hit, if they have, this implies Lightning Bolt is the problem. Maybe now that I've found another push, I'm meant to just push, because if I go Renin 6 minus ping, they bolt us and then they have a 3/3. They have 5 cards in hand. Could play Saga. I think I'm just gonna pass, annoying as it is. Yeah, they did have a bolt. So I think that's just worth it. They put Expressive Iteration into the graveyard. I'm gonna push now again. Like Slickshot Show Off with no. I guess that's a risk as well, because now they could go something like growth, bauble or something. Violent Urge. Okay, we get to use brutality here though. So let's go all 3 modes. So a while since I've done this. Discard Boseiju and Nethergoyf. They could growth it and then. Okay, so I got Consign, Unholy Heat, and Violent Urge. I think I'm just taking the Heat and then land pass. With the Violent Urge in hand, I want to protect against another show off. Okay, that's fine. Like our position now. That brutality was really good. We'll grab the Mortuary. Fable, eh? Yep, we'll put that on top. Rather do that than Renin 6, I think. They can notably consign the Saga trigger to make mana, but I doubt they want to do that. It just doesn't ever gain, if you consign the first trigger, it doesn't gain the ability to make colourless mana. And you can also destroy Saga at instant speed with that on the stack, so it doesn't make mana, with something like Nature's Claim. Okay, Iteration's good. Quite possibly discarding Renin 6 here. Foothills. They may just double consign here. That's probably the best use of consign they're going to get. Again, it stops us gaining the ability to make constructs. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm just going to go Renin 6 here. Ooh, yeah, okay, so that's fine. Just, oh no, we've got the treasure token as well. I was going to say we need to, I want to be able to fetch basic swamp. Put the opponent to 9. Could have cast the Nethergoyf there actually. Yeah, I should have cast the Nethergoyf. Missing a few bits. Because yeah, we have 4. Although we couldn't actually cast the Nethergoyf actually, because it itself is one of the 4 card types we have in graveyard, so it can't count towards casting itself. Okay, opponent. Okay, so they do plot a show off. We do have the Fatal Push. Just going to go and get basic swamp. Yeah. So I'm probably buying back Boseiju. Okay, any more consigning to be done? Violent Urge, 1 unknown. Yeah, it is another consign. So I'm a little bit surprised at that. Oh, I should have floated the mana there. It doesn't really matter. Plus on Saga. Play Saga. Attack for 2. And now I will Nethergoyf. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pass. Just a good blocker for something like a Swift Spear. Okay, there's the shelf. We do have the push. Let's let them do their thing here. I wonder if I'm into Pyroclasm. I think I'm meant to double ping with Ren and 6. Yeah, so we can ping once. It can gain first strike. So I think we just have to want to do this now. Keep the new one which grows Netherglyph as well. That's 4 damage. Okay, attack for 4. That way I just want to be able to keep the fatal push. Just gonna make a token. Don't think we had lethal there. If we go ping them, push this, that grows this by 1. But then Pyroclasm killing this is no good, so. Okay, well, we're doing all right. We are 3-1, getting our revenge on Is It Prowess. So let's move on to the 5th and final round. Be on the play. What is it with these one-landers? I mean, we can look for another one, but no, I'm going to mulligan. The hand's really nice otherwise. Yeah, then we find an awful 6. And an awful 5. A better 4, but let's go 1, 2, 3 and hope that these can save us. Maybe you should have kept that 7, but tap land, basic island. Okay, let's go Boseiju, do this. Bit worried about spell snare, but okay, tune the narrative, gain some energy. Could be control of some sort. Blue-white control probably. Okay, ending is actually fine unless they have force. Play the Fable. Please no force. This thinking probably means it is. Yeah, force pitching counter spell. We're in with a chance if they just don't have any way to interact with our Saga. But we do have Ren and 6. We just need to hope they don't have either force or spell snare here. They're going Ren and 6 tick up Saga. Play Saga is really good here. And the play Fable plays around spell snare, but they didn't spell snare on turn 1. Okay, play that, and then we just want to eke out as much value from our Saga as we can. Wouldn't be too surprised to see like a prismatic ending or something, but okay. So here we're just doing nothing. They have consign. Okay. Main deck consigns. This is possibly the Jess Guide dressed down kind of version. Our Fable resolves. Plus Ren and 6. given we mulled to 4, like our board position is pretty good. Wrath of the Skies next turn would be painful. So is Jeskai control? Wonder if it's the like main deck consign implies it's like scamming Flage. Got 3 cards in hand. We've got a Saga going off next turn. Gonna go and fetch. What are we gonna fetch? Probably a spell bomb. Yeah, in case of Flage. Discard push. Plus Saga again. And then we'll play the Fable. Okay, attack for 2. Opponent could have a subtlety or something. Okay. Solitude. They don't do anything. I'm just going to kill this now. Not sure why they didn't go for anything. Could have Wrath of the Skies. Yeah, okay, so I will get rid of their graveyard. So I'm going to pay 3 energy to get rid of both our Fables. But we do still have Ren and 6 Saga going on. Okay, play the Nethergoyf. We actually have more cards now, and Ren and 6 is on 7. I could have Discharge, I suppose. Pending also works. Flage also works. They're going to probably just target Ren and 6, but that spell bomb was pretty clutch. Oh, they do have consign. That's really bad. Another Goyf. Okay, so we go land. We'll just surveil. Graveyard. Play the Goyf. Buy back Bloodstained Mire. If the opponent attacks, are we meant to double block? I think so. The opponent's got 2 cards in hand. They'd need Solitude. I will double block. They don't attack. Another land is not good. So let's go make another token. Probably get Shadow Spear. Saga doesn't actually add anything at the moment because of the Fable of the Mirror Breakers. Oh, I shouldn't have plus there. I should have equipped and then. Let's equip to one of these. I should have. I think an attack would have been free there. Because we could have gone equip for 5, attack. If they block, we can then ping the Ren 6. Although getting the Saga down again. Okay, they're ending this Ren 6. So that was their draw for turn, I would imagine. Another land is not great. We'll surveil, see if we can grow the Nethergoyf. That's a good draw. Could attack with everything. With everything, they go block here. We get through for 4, 7, 10. I actually think I'm meant to attack here. Although next turn, no, I'm not going to actually. I'm going to just make a Saga token and pray they don't find another Wrath of the Skies. Okay, draw Unholy Heat. Oh, these are going to be huge. The opponent could well have counterspell, I suppose. Let's get Haywire Might. We'll see if this resolves. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand. We may have lethal even through that if this gets countered. Maybe we're meant to attack first because they probably block the biggest. Okay, that resolves. They could have Solitude. Yeah, Solitude. So we're taking quite a lot of damage. Okay. I go to 7. Just equip here. Equipping to the one staying back in case they somehow Arena of Glory Flage. And then this still lives through the double Lightning Helix effect. Still pretty dead to Wrath of the Skies, but yeah, somehow managed to pull that one out despite the mulligan to 4. So Brutality good here. I like Spell Bomb. Ghost Vacuum. What do we think about Grafdigger's Cage? Probably not. Fatal Push is weirdly okay. Unholy Heat is probably fine. I don't like Haywire Might. Don't really like Shadow Spear. Grafdigger's Cage probably not that great, because especially as they're planning on scamming it most of the time. Don't want loads of Fatal Pushes. Fatal Push is probably better than Heat, although no, because of Solitude. I want the grindy cards. They're probably bringing in... What else do we want? Ragavan's fine. One more cut. Maybe this is just cut a Springleaf Drum matchup. Do we have enough Saga targets? I think so. Yeah, Ren 6 Saga. They're proving that it's still a potent combination. See what they do. Yeah, we're happy with this. Shoot the Sheriff's not the best, but turn 1 Ragavan we like. It could be that we're meant to surveil and then dash Ragavan. But are we worried about... I think I'm just going to get a basic mount here. I'm not overly worried that they're going to Magus us, but not Magus, Harbinger. So here, quite often against control, we want to be dashing because they show us a lot of prismatic endings. But here, I think making them tap out for prismatic ending and then playing a Goyf is okay. Could also consider cutting the Goyf. They chew the narrative here. Well, we're happy if they pitch Solitude. Spell Snare. Okay. So if they go Wrath next turn, I think I want to get the Goyf out. Oh no, that was daft because, yeah, I forgot that they had energy left over from Tune and now they can Wrath both our things. Yeah, that was stupid. Ugh. Should have just left the Ragavan. Yeah, now we're finding lands. Don't want more push. Okay, so we can play this. See if it resolves. It does, okay. So, land. Discard land. I think I'm going to pass, because we can do this at instant speed. And we get a trigger from Field of Ruin, potentially. Next turn we can go Saga and then buy it back if they Field of Ruin it, which is nice. Okay, Brain Surge. Deciding to not play into our potential Orcish Bowmasters. I'd be surprised if they fielded now. Yep, that's fine. Oh, I've drawn the basic swamp. Oh. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, I need to remember to not fetch the basics. It's very unlikely they have Harbinger. Did they even show us Field of Ruin in game 1? Yeah, this is stupid. Okay. The trouble is I really don't want that. What could they have per... I'm just going to go for it now, I think. So we can surveil. We could actually discard Saga. Don't want heat. I think I'm just going to discard push though. Ren. Okay, so let's go Saga, trigger. Play Ren, a counter spell. So question now is, do we play the Goyf? It really puts us in a bind to Wrath. I think we do play it though. 5/6. No, I'm not going to play it. Another Field of Ruin. See what they're doing here. Prismatic Ending is rough, but yeah, it is a Wrath on 2, which is rough, but at least we still have the Goyf. Okay, we'll just go double Goyf here. If they have another Wrath, then fine. Well, it's dumped 11 power onto the table. Okay, Purge. Purge doesn't hit Tarmogoyf, obviously. Three mana. Teferi's rough. Like, yeah, okay. No red lands at the moment for the opponent. Okay, round 6 is nice because we can potentially kill the Teferi. Question as to whether we bother instead of just buying back Saga. I think I do want to kill it. It's going to be a bit of a pain. Wasn't necessarily expecting our Renin 6 to resolve. Buying back Saga as well into this Field of Ruin isn't great. Looks like a Prismatic Ending. Yeah, Prismatic on the Ren. Rest in peace. Okay. So that's bad for Goyf. Well, Ragavan's a good draw though. Okay, Purge. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. We're not dead. Obviously, the opponent has Field of Ruin. Still no red mana as well. They could just be drawing loads of Flages. I think we cut the Haywire Might, yeah. Brutality. I'm actually going to save that one until we draw something we want to resolve. They must have sided out the Flages. Okay, so let's go cast this. Duress you. Oh, they have Dress Down Verdict. Okay. Sorry, Dress Down Flage. So Dress Down. Yeah, I think we just passed now. They don't go for it, which is odd. Okay, Saga. They do have enough to Hall of Storm Giants activates 6 mana. Okay, they don't now. So we'll dash. They'll... Well, I suppose if they dress down now, though... They don't get to scam in the Flage. I haven't seen a Null Drifter, so I don't think it's necessarily that version. Okay, draw. What do they do with their scry? Spell. One on top. Brutality. You just have to pass here because they now have enough to activate Hall of Storm Giants, and we need another. We need another land to pay for the ward cost. Yep, that's. Do I just cast the Ragavan now? Let's do this. So they got Brain Search, so they can put something on top here, which is a bit rough. I'm just going to concede. Now that they've got that kind of hand, we are actually down on time. So, given the presence of Rest in Peace, I'm going to bring in the Haywire Mite and fetch correctly this time. I'm going to keep this hand, and I'm not going to Thoughtseize someone. I'm just going to Surveil. We really want to hit our second land. Yep. Have we seen a Spell Snare? I think we have. I'm just going to go for Wrenn, though, I think. As one of our better turn twos on the play. Obviously wish we'd Thoughtseized. That just resolves. So happy with that. Next turn really depends on what the opponent does. It might just be Thoughtseize and then play Rydia. Might just be do nothing. Don't think it's do nothing. I think it's definitely jam something. Could be Prismatic Ending here as well. Yep. Want to play as much as we can around Wrath of the Skies. Saying that, I might just go Saga into Fable. Could go Rydia to try and start doing stuff, but I don't think that's... Yeah, let's go Saga into Fable. If they go Wrath, we still get the Fable trigger. They're force pitching Tune. That implies maybe no Wrath. Okay, so now we'll go land, Thoughtseize you. Okay, so they do have that. Solitude, Supreme Verdict. How much do we... I might just take the Rest in Peace. No, Rest in Peace and Flage, we don't really care. I'm going to take the Solitude. And I'm going to fetch now. Stomping Ground. Fetching now in case they draw Field of Ruin. Maybe I should have taken the Rest in Peace, but you can just get Haywire Might next turn anyway. They don't actually have a third land, fourth land even. There's the fourth land. But they're not playing anything. Yeah, it's gonna get my Saga value here. They can Supreme Verdict next turn, so if we don't want to get Haywire Might now. Just gonna grab Ghost Vacuum. Probably shouldn't have made a construct there, actually. Ghost Vacuum here, at least we can go Exile Solitude and then maybe get there later. Here's the Verdict. Yeah. Thoughtseize. Okay, Thoughtseize, you... There's some good stuff there. I think we just take Rest in Peace. So they have Purge and Flage. So Flage... I'm just going to play the Goyf and pass. Trouble is they have two answers to this Rydia. Wrath of the Sky is a brutal draw. Because now they have Flage online as well. Okay, they only have two cards in hand, but okay, Boseiju is at least a land. Could go Rydia and then I don't really want to go Rydia yet. I think I'm just gonna go. Yeah, try and Fable into Fable. Yeah, I think that's I messed up a little bit of that sequencing. I think. Was the Thoughtseize taking that correct? While they were kind of... You know, they had the awkward combo in hand. Okay, there's Field of Ruin. They do have Purge, but they haven't got access to it here. I'm actually going to discard the Rydia, I think. I'm going to dash Ragavan. No. Just play another Fable. And then we can Unholy Heat the Flage. Assuming they go for it. If they go land, Purge, Flage, it's quite annoying. But now we get to dash Ragavan and stuff, which isn't bad. We are at 9. Rydia again. It's actually fairly interesting. Or is it? I think I'm discarding it though. Okay, Nethergoyf. So let's go dash here. See if we can hit anything. Solitude's a good one to get out. I think I'm going to cast this while the going's good. The next turn, we have the ability to do the whole copy thing. Hopefully I don't find another Wrath of the Skies. They can't flage at the moment. Or can they? Actually, they haven't got enough mana, cards in the graveyard. Hopefully they haven't got another Wrath. Okay, they exile that, which is fine. Okay, push not the best draw. We'll keep dashing. One card in hand, we don't know what it is. Could be dressed down. Okay. Yep, nothing to do now. Oh, that. Oh, because it was in their turn, so it goes on the stack in that order. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm going to use the push here via the treasure token on the flage, because Unholy Heat can go at Planeswalkers or Solitude. Okay. Yep, makes sense. We don't have to do it now, because we're going to have to use the treasure anyway. Spellbomb's actually really good. Attack for 8. Anything good? Nope. So we don't actually have to crack the spell bomb yet. Might as well wait. Opponent shocks in. Brain Surge, sure. I need to play quite quick. I've only got 4.5 minutes left. Good to have an answer to Flage again. We're only hitting him for 8 this turn. I've just realised there's no lightning bolts in this list, which I'm usually quite averse to. I like playing at least one usually, but Unholy Heat has been really good this league. So we need to make sure we have Spellbomb ready. Verdict. Okay. I think we're going to have enough mana anyway, but I'm not going to crack the Spellbomb now. I think waiting is fine. Let's go dash. make them planes. Oh, they didn't search, did they? So let's go Nether Goif. Right. We only have one artifact. So go Fable, Push, Land, Thoughtseize. So yeah, don't need to wait. I don't need to crack Spell Bomb just yet. Wait for the last possible moment. I guess knowing they put something on top is probably bad with Ragavan, but I want to deal them as much damage as possible. Well, you actually have potentially lethal next turn. Okay. I can go and get a swamp. Just have to use our treasure for... Still not quite enough cards. So now we need to do it. They don't actually have double red if they play a land and then do it. Okay, Rydia. Another Ragavan. Let's go dash. Counter spell. Dash again. I'm just going to play Rydia now. Next turn, threaten Saga. Okay, spell snare. Maybe I should have brutality first. Okay, catacombs, dash. Keep dashing. Oh, I should have played the land in case of solitude. They don't have any way to shuffle this, but it does obviously, something goes with Ragavan. See what we hit. Spell snare. We'll just play the land and pass so we can surveil. Another brain surge. Putting at 6 life. Okay, so we do have another surveil land in the deck, I think. Flage. Okay. Go to 5. That Flage is obviously really irritating. Goif is actually okay. So let's go this. Let's dash first. Then we'll play the Goif. What have they got here? Brain Surge again. Okay, that's their... That must be the 4th Brain Surge. Yeah, that's the 4th Brain Surge. play the Goif. No, that's duress. Oh, double Wrath and Tune. It's going to take Tune. And then pass, because there's no point in playing the Goif really. They get to Flage. That's the trouble. We kill it, but then they can probably cast it again the following turn. I think this one's slipping away, unfortunately. But they Flage us down to 2, and then they Flage us down. How many cards do they have? They probably have enough. Sure. I probably should have floated red there in case they have Arena of Glory. They haven't shown us Arena of Glory. We do die to it now. Thoughtseize is no good. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's do Purge. I'm going to play the Goif to encourage them to Wrath. No, all the Storm Giants as well. It's just game over. It was that turn I took the Rest in Peace. I probably should have taken something else because I feel like we were quite far ahead. Yeah, Flage. So we can Unholy Heat the Flage and then we just die to the Hall unless we draw Push. Or a creature, I suppose. Well, no, because they can just cast it again now. Okay, GG's. It was close. Oh, the Curse of Jund 3-2ing again, but it didn't play that great. Rydia, kind of impressed actually. I did discard it a lot, but it's not. I think I probably need to play with it more in mind and maybe keeping some lands in hand. The cycle through the deck was actually really good. I think we returned Saga once, but I want to play with it more. I think it's good. Unholy Heat really impressed. Springleaf Drum really impressed. Cloak Brutality was actually pretty good. I cast that card a lot today. But yeah, let me know what you thought, if you've got any suggestions. And yeah, see you again soon. Cheers.